Good evening on this lovely summer Friday. Gemma is here, yes. So the zoo is actually, we're at Chester Zoo and it's actually about to close in about an hour or so. So why are we here? Well, it's the summer event, summer, called Into the Night. Oh, we're going to check it out tonight. It's an adults only night tonight. The zoo's up until 9 PM. It's an extra booking. This is about £16 a ticket, I think. I can check for you. Anyway, with that, let's get inside and have a look and see what's going on. Well, we are through the door. We're swimming against the tide a bit because quite a lot of people are still leaving for the day. But ultimately, we've just been, we have to say thank you to one of our viewers who just called us over and said hello. Yes, he did. Was it an Everton one? It was. Unfortunately, we didn't get his name. I apologise for that. But we are going to head over because he said the tiger's been showing really well today. So that's going to be the first thing we need to do, I think. So I guess this actually does serve as our June visit to the zoo as well, because we haven't been this month yet.
And there's a new thing.
Yeah, there is a new thing. You can now get a souvenir cup with refills. And we were told at the entrance that unfortunately, because of the weather, the liquid sunshine, the acrobatic performances will not be occurring today. Although, I'll be honest, we're here for the animals. I'm sure they'll be really good, but we're here to see the animals out of the normal opening hours. First animal for the day is the Termandeur, who is sleepy. It would be interesting to come back later to see if these start to wake up. Regular visitors to the zoo will recognise that we are on a new path. Previous zoo visits we've been talking about coming up the wooden path towards Islands and how it was likely that that was going to change very quickly, and it has now. We have this new concrete path up to Islands. Keeps in with the theming of the paths in Islands, of course. And as Gemma did say, when we're here during the day normally, of late, we haven't seen a huge amount with the construction, but it's all go now. This will probably be the last we see of this, to be honest, because as we head into other parts of the zoo, we'll be moving away from. So if you're not a regular viewer of ours or familiar with Chester Zoo, this is the Africa expansion that's coming in 2025. Will include new giraffe enclosures, zebras, and a hotel is being built over the back as well, which should be really interesting. Quite eager to see that. Spend the night at the zoo. Anyway, let's head into Islands and see what animals we can see. Hopefully tigers. No doubt the chimps will have all already gone to bed on this zoo today, so we won't be seeing any of them today. But should be interesting to see, like, the cats. I'm thinking maybe the behaviour will be a little different. We have been to the zoo after dark before, obviously for the Lanterns event we previously vlogged, but that's not about animals, so you don't really see any animals. Although the first time we did it, we saw the lions when they were in their old enclosure, and they were very confused by the fact that there were people in the zoo after dark, so that was quite entertaining. And we have also done some sort of evening private tour of the zoo, but that was 10 years ago, and quite a lot has changed since then, like all this. The boat's still running.
You can go on it tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we will. We did ride it recently though, so if you want to watch that, we do have it on one of the recent zoo vlogs. The rain is getting a little rough again, so I may have to switch over to a more weatherproof camera, which will affect the audio, but we'll see how we get on. We're just by the water pigs. We actually just saw one of the keepers has just been turned into the pigs, and they were all around the back there watching him. Probably waiting for some dinner.
They have the routine, certainly. So.
Yeah, so it's going to throw them slightly out of their normal daily routine.
Most of the animals do have access indoors and outside in the summer.
Yes.
Like, to them.
When the weather's good, it's like please yourself, you know. Anyway, we'll head across the Springy Bridge past a cheeky robin under the bushes there. See if the tree kangaroos are out or in.
Well, she's kicked them out apparently.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
So there's Mo. And here's the youngster. Look at this. It's the first decent chance I've had to see him, to be honest. He's always been kind of hanging around very, very closely with Mum.
Now she's kicked him out of the pouch.
Yeah, she's like, find your own place. That tail is fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both cassowary right as well. Making our way over to the tigers. Every time I start recording, Gemma puts the brolly up. Sleeping tiger. One of them's over the back of there as well. We can't see through the woods now. You could kind of see it around the other side, but it's quite far out. Not seen the cubs just yet. So we'll try and get back over here later on as well. Keep our eyes open. I'm very interested to spend more time with cats tonight, so lions and the jags be nice to see as well. It's going to be quite a lot of walking. We might get a bit of a walk up Tapia then, but she immediately popped her head down. Sorry, he. We think this might be the tongue. Oh, we're in the aviary now. So one of the small pheasants is here. This is Gemma's favourite aviary because as we come through, the door's on the left and she always goes right and nearly ends up in a store cupboard. You come out with a mop. The noises in here are different. The cooing. We don't normally hear that during the day, do we? And they've all gone quiet now. He's on to us. Shut up. It's one of my favourite places to spend time in the zoo, the aviaries. It's so relaxing. Especially this one with the water. That's a perfect example of why that's called a laughing brook. Yeah. There's a slightly frantic entrance getting into the zoo today with the weather and various cameras. So this has really calmed me down. We do have a bear up there, shelter it, kind of hidden away in the grass. Another animal that's usually a bit more active in the evening. The binturong. We've had good luck seeing these of late, having not seen them for years.
Some bears 100% binturong.
Yeah, and some bear playing with a log was very, very cute. We'll go head up towards Monsoon. Do you want to walk through Monsoon Forest today?
Can do, if you want. It'll be quiet.
Yeah, everywhere's lovely and tranquil and quiet, which is really nice. Yeah, another animal that we don't see very often outdoors. The hornbills have come out. Yeah. Very cool. And a bit of fresh air, there's some rain on the reds. Have to come in here because it's not humid enough outside. You can hear the rain hitting the roof. The whole gibbon family. We're just looking down on Pulu. There's a male Sumatran orangutan. One of his family is in this little run through here. It's one of the youngsters, I think, by the looks of it. A little difficult to see on the screen. Rolling over on the back. There's peering down on all the Orangidae Subis here. Another youngster here as well. Gemma thinks Hilda, did you say?
She's the littlest.
Yeah. Very cute. There's one of the free roaming lizards in here. They're very difficult to spot usually. I was lucky enough to see someone else getting some good photos of them. Just had the first spot of the baby Siloasia crested macaque who's hiding with this bunch down here at the back. If we're lucky, they might move out of the way and we'll see him. Or her, we're not sure. Oh yeah. They're being quite lively. You see, there you go.
If you go back that window and it stays still, you might get a better one.
Yeah.
That's a big if. She moved already.
And Jem also spotted Dad putting some moves on the other ladies, so we might have a few more of them at some point in the future.
They brought a new male in, didn't they, last year?
I see. And hopping on the good foot and doing the bad thing. Anyway, let's see if we can see the gharials, shall we? Is it a rock? Is it a branch? Or is it a gharial? Let's head down to the bottom, we'll find out. It was a rock or a branch because the gharials are both down here. And one of them should come up there. Yeah. How cool is that?
It is a cute head.
It's the most I've seen these move ever.
You can see its tail moving.
All the fish swimming by as well.
There it is. Pretty sinister.
And the other one is under us. There it is. He's on the move again.
Oh wow. Look, they're both there, look. The fish getting up to them. Wow.
The birds are definitely a little bit more cheeky in the evenings. They're obviously not used to people being around. They're getting quite close to the front. This guy's got my energy. Flat out. There are hanging parrots here as well. Colours on these birds, so beautiful. Can get the pineapple swirl wet tonight if we wanted to. Although I'm quite hungry actually, so. And we did just check. So the menus are very similar to what they have during the day, just a little bit cut back, so we could get like the beef rendang that I had the last time I came to Monado is on, and the burgers are on, and hot dogs. The little coffee shop still open as well. Got some baby rooster out. They've actually just been grumping at one another because I think they're trying to pinch each other's food. And 4 of them. Is it 3 youngsters and mum? I think it is, yeah. Wow, she's done well this year. There's these little Tarawares. Well, we'll head out of Islands and head over into maybe over to sort of the dunes over the back half of the zoo where Oakfield is. You know, The announcements have just gone out that the zoo is now closed. So from this point on, it's paid ticket event, visitors only. Tonight's event, I mean, it's obviously going to be a bit late watching this, but tonight's event hasn't sold out, so you could have bought tickets on the get, but I would probably recommend pre-booking. So the capybaras are heading in. I think so far the ticket has actually probably been worth it just to see how active the gharial were. That was a real treat, even though technically that was sort of end of normal zoo day. We could have possibly caught that. We've not really been over to see these tapirs in quite some time. Yeah, they're all snuggled up together there. Get that tongue. Just heading over. I keep still trying to call it Cheetah Bridge, but I guess it's now Wild Painted Dogs Bridge. We're just heading past the Oakfield. There's a little bar out here and everything. We have just seen all the performers for the acrobatics event too. It's been a little while since we've been to Dunes. Nothing says summer evening like a fish and chip meal. Haddock and chips, mushy peas, and a drink was what, £13?
£13.50.
£13.50. I think that's pretty good value for considering that you're in a zoo. Again, in the past I have been a vocal critic of the food in here. This fish is actually excellent. And the chips are very good too. Mush peas, spot on. Did you enjoy that?
Thanks.
It was really good, that. Very, very full now though. Need something cold to wash it down, I think. I'm gonna buy some fudge.
Don't you be stealing my jokes just because you went filming before.
Oh, how convenient. There's one place to bar here. Cheeky beer. They actually have a new beer on the Oakfield Lager, and Gemma has this passion fruit cocktail with Bacardi. Let's give this one a try. Yeah? Oh man, that is a really nice lager. You spinning around it background behind.
It's a really nice cocktail.
A really friendly member of staff serving at the bar as well, and a nice chat. So yeah, this is the Oakfield Lager. It's I think it's 4.4%. I'm going to say it's a good 3.75, which for a lager for me, that's a good rating. Cheetah now is having his dinner. Not sure if the camera's focused on him or the fence, but he is definitely there. Back to the animals while we enjoy beverages. Although my pint is slowly being diluted by the rainwater. Yeah, this is the headless spectacle owl.
How do you know it's spectacle because it's head?
That's a good question. There is a second one. Oh, the back up there as well.
I can see.
Better looking at us now. Beautiful. I have to say I'm a fan of walking down the zoo with a pint. Heading past the new event space, heading into Madagascar. I feel like Fossa might be quite crepuscular, so maybe would be wandering around at night. I don't know if that's true though. They just feel like the kind of animal that would be a predator like that. We have a sleepy Fossa with the little paws tucked up. And dreaming too, the twitching. And there's also a neat organised pile of Fossa up there. And Gemma wasn't sure until legs started reaching out while they had a bigger stretch. Well, it's late at night. We're going to sneak in through the back way into Dragons in Danger. Late at night, it's 6:30. But yeah, we're going to sneak in here so we can see some Komodo dragons. These tortoises, I like these three here just chilling by the wall. Yeah. Right up at the front today. That's awesome. They've upgraded the slush station. Wow, they do Coca-Cola frozen slush now. I might have to try one of those on a warm day. And while we've been in the zoo's just posted on Facebook that they've actually had 2 Komodo dragons babies born. So that's going to give us something to come back to soon, because that's going to be fantastic to see. I head over to giraffes now. They'll probably actually all be inside. We did notice at the new slush machine though, there's an exclusive for tonight. You can add rum or vodka to your slush. But Gemma's already drunk, so we're not going to do that. The giraffes are still there, enjoying an evening mooch. I'm like, why are these people here? They're supposed to have left by now. Also, yeah, of course I'm recording and that happens. You're quite finished. Yeah, I missed it then. One of the giraffes came over to drink from the canal and nearly fell in. I said nearly, but wasn't nearly at all. It was just a little bit of a clumsy looking giraffe. Is it Dagmar that's the one that likes to walk along the edge and check everyone out?
Yeah, but that's not Dagmar. She's got scars on her, hasn't she, Dagmar? That's one of Dagmar's
Here we go.
babies.
Go for another try. Must be some particularly tasty water. Or grass down there. This is Dagmar, Gemma's just said. It's your favourite? She's looking. I feel like she knows her name. She was like chewing until I said her name and then she stopped.
You can tell which are babies, because the babies have spots inside the spots, like she does.
There's Maru, the male, over the back.
Okay.
I just like to hit the drum of the feet on the floor here and the hard stand up.
It's like when you have the scales turned on, so you could
Yeah.
let on at the minute if you stood on them, you could see how much they weighed.
Yeah, so the scales are there, and there is a certain spot in here where the scales are, where the animal stands on and the scales actually work. Obviously it's used for the keepers to keep an eye on the weight, but it's quite cool that these still leave it on. Oh. Inquisitive. Like, nope, boring, I'm off. So it's just serene to watch and chill. And we have an Akabi. There's also a Diker over the back there. Gaboon vipers here. Just fun to say, to be honest. Gaboon viper. Ooh, a new little coffee shop here. Scope it out for a future visit. Does it do rum? Oh, they do fried chicken sandwich. And a bhaji butty. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Pity about the garlic mayo and the chocolate sandwich.
Americano, cappuccino, latte, hot chocolate.
Quite nice this though. This magpie seems to like it anyway. Nice sort of use of space with a bit of shelter. So we're trying to get it through all the indoor sections we want to see, because they're closed just a little earlier than the others. Gemma did just ask a good question. The II are nocturnal. It's always dark during the day. Does that mean the lights are going to be on? A lot of the things in the tropical realm are actually fairly quiet now, and a lot of the enclosure lights are going off, but we came in here. Yeah, we were looking for chameleons and then the lights suddenly went out. A few birds knocking about. Gemma spotted the Argus pheasant up the back there having a dust bath. The noises in here are quite good as well. You hear the birds again. And there's a 40. crown pigeon, Nicobar pigeon, bleeding heart dove, Java sparrow, sparrow. Actually could be a female 40. They do actually label all the birds in here. Well, they don't label them, but they have the signs here, so if there's something you see you're not sure about, you can always come and check it out. See, did look like a female 40. These white eyes are beautiful. They're a nice spot. There's a young Java sparrow as well, its colours haven't come through just yet. And adult behind's just hopped down. No eyes today, but we do have one of the poach rats. And yeah, there is more light in here than there would be during the day. Quick run through the jaguars, but look, one of the sloths is hanging around. We do now have some footage of them outside, but typically not in a zoo vlog. Not all of the cats are cooperating to show better in the evenings. The jaguar is up there, he's right up on the waterfall at the back, but there's a huge palm leaf blocking my view of him. Typical Napo. Well, heading down to the lions. And the giraffes have kicked off, they're all running around, which is nice to see. Well, two of them are anyway, yeah. We walked the entire enclosure looking for lions, and here he is, flat out. He looks like Pixie. The peacocks here, but we've also noticed there's a couple of flying birds in here, smaller birds. There's no signposts on this side though. Yeah, this one's just, a couple of them have just flown up there, 3 of them. Peacocks were calling a minute ago, but of course now I'm recording, they aren't. Had a nice time so far, huh? Yeah. Some animals showing well, some not so. Typical zoo day. So with our first lap done, we're going to go and revisit some bits now. Show you any highlights if we see anything. Just going to head over to Ireland, hopefully get to see these tigers again. Camels are wandering over to see us. And a few of the ellies are out too. And a bit of extra food tonight, keep them out a bit. First time we've seen these awake. Getting to enjoy another go on this new path. I enjoyed it so much the first time I had to come back for another run. have a look at the cubs. Obviously see them quite nicely. And just behind me is Dash. So the cub I just filmed was actually jumping all over her dad, which was lovely because it reminded us of Fabi, who's the grandfather of these cubs. He used to be very patient with them as well. Very elegant pose for the bear here. So that's Sony. Definitely a boy.
You sleep in my dress.
It's adorable. He's moving around getting comfortable. Do I need to blur this for YouTube, do you think?
Oh, Tony has had a rough night. See Tony like that. That's hysterical. He just sucked his tongue with his tongue.
We've got an anteater. There's one we don't see very often. Well, I think that's us for the visit tonight. We've had a lot of fun. We'll catch up with Gemma in a bit. We're just going to check the shop out. But we did get a little bit of the entertainment on the way out. So the guys are having a bit of a dance now the rain's let up, which is nice. Do you want some fudge? So pleased that the shirt rack is well stocked today. Look at the eyes on these ones. And Gemma quite likes the mouth. Well, we lasted until 8:57. The zoo's closing in about 3 minutes, so we're going to head home. You had a good evening?
I had a good evening, I'm shattered.
Yeah, me too. Good food, good drinks.
Bumped into some friends.
Bumped into friends. Had a catch up.
Yeah.
Saw the Tiger Cubs.
Yeah, that was thank you.
What did you think of the event?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
I hope you do a lot more.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic.
It was because of the weather, unfortunately the performers couldn't perform.
Yeah.
And
But
there
for
was
us,
a
we
few
wanted
hours
to
at the
come
end.
for the zoo, so...
Yeah, you feel bad for them though, don't you? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
summer
because
job
they were
to
looking
perform.
for... Well, obviously, as soon as the weather cleared up, they were out and dancing.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. They
good.
were all there as we were going home. But yeah, the food was good, the cocktails were good. It was just nice to be in the zoo when it was quiet as well, because the animals behaved differently.
Definitely.
It was also nice there was no children.
Well, no, seriously, if you like thinking about coming, I would highly recommend it.
There's one more adult-only one, which is next Friday.
So that'll be Friday after this vlog goes live.
There are a lot of family ones.
Yeah, so
over
loads
the
of
summer.
opportunities for
Loads
families
and
to get
loads of
down and get
opportunities
some.
to come.
And I mean, if tonight was anything to go by, it's a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
So it's a
I
good
reckon
opportunity.
it'll be busier in the summer.
If you're a fan of the zoo and the animals, then take the opportunity, because you never know when it'll come up again. But with that, I think we'll call this one.
I think it's going to start raining again.
It's going to start raining.
Between us.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next zoo visit, or occasional vlog, depending on what you want to watch.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.